I want to start talking about Ethan Hawke. That Ethan Hawke guy. I mean, pretty friggin' good. Am I right? Like when you get a chance to work, with someone like him, do you do like a little happy dance on your own? Like, do you run around your house a little bit excited because this must have been really cool?
Well, it's not that I just got a chance to work with him. I went out and sought him out for this role and to be my right-hand man on this thing because he's an incredible artist. You know, he's a director, a writer, he's a creature of the theater like myself. And he's just, whenever he takes on something, he commits fully to it. So to have him there in the trenches with me, creating this wild story was invaluable. And I did lots of happy dances.
You've talked about even your hesitation to jump on board for this project. And to me, it seemed like the things that really got you excited were the challenges of it. Is that really the thing that makes you want to do something when you see challenges ahead of you, like puzzles you can solve?
That's exactly right. So, you know, it's like you do something, whether it's, I don't know, surfing or rock climbing or basket weaving, the more skill sets you get, the more you want to challenge yourself. So you look for the greater challenge. And for me, it was, how do you take on this character that is comprised of many different personalities, that has a very different background than I do, and bridge that gap and find the truth there, and also create something that is a real character study within this massive stage that is the Marvel universe.
Yeah, you know, the moment this was announced, among fans like myself, the chatter immediately turned to like Midnight Suns and that whole group that could become a part of something. Do you see Moon Knight as the beginning of that phase for the MCU?
Not necessarily. I mean, we really approach this like this is this one contained story. But, you know, obviously I get asked like, how could I see him, you know, in the future? And Midnight Suns is definitely a place, you know, Marvel Knights is definitely a place. But it would really be about if the story felt necessary, you know.
How would you describe the challenge that you rose to in creating this character that has multiple characters that he is,
yeah.
Keeping it action-packed and also being respectful to what that is, the things that real people go through?
Well, so there's a few things there, but it was not only being respectful about mental illness, which we definitely wanted to be, but actually orienting the entire show to make it an expression of that struggle, right? So a lot, and using the language of superheroes and Egyptian gods to talk about that internal struggle that is dealing with abuse and trauma and what you do to survive those things. And one of the things that a human can do is create different alters, whole different identities that can shoulder that trauma or live a life free from that trauma. So it's actually an incredible thing that happens. So that was really important, to do the research, to talk to people that were experts in it, but also to make the story not just be a part of the plot, but actually make the whole story about that. And then as far as playing the different alters, it was about what makes them distinct and treating them as fully formed individuals, and really taking what they believe to be their circumstances, you know, just really finding how each one is a counterpoint to the other was important.